Welcome to Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Hello Jackie and hello Chris Miller. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I do appreciate y'all. Everyone come in and say hello. I appreciate y'all for coming. And hello Mr. L. It's been raining. Oh well. I figured you'd like this one right here since it does deal with something around your area as well. Excuse me a minute. Let's get to the show now. I hope everyone's doing all right. So it's trying to mix up what I'm trying to do. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Go ahead and read the pep talk on abuse. Abuse affects our lives in so many ways. What do we do when we are too scared to tell? When we have trusted someone and they did not help. Sometimes someone asks, what did you do to get punished this way? Abuse is abuse. Abuse is not punishment. Abuse is torture, crippling, and debilitating. What advice would you give others to help them through the horrendous memories? Are you there for the person, or are you part of the knife in your friend or relative's back since you may have turned a blind eye to it? Are you claiming to advocate against abuse but condemn the people who tell and share their stories? Do you want to be a part of the solution or part of the problem? Let's stand united and discuss ways in which we may help others. What ways have helped you in your healing journey? Are you in a constant battle fighting the negative forces within? Stop. Let's encourage one another. Are you an officer in the judicial system not doing your job to help the victim? That means you're not doing your duty. Your duty is to serve and protect. How do we open the public's eyes so they can acknowledge and feel the need to help protect the children and our citizens? The children are our future. You matter. Hi there, good to see you, Peggy. Yeah, you made it in. Cold there in Colorado. Brr. I know it's got to be cold in Pennsylvania too, right, Chris? So without further ado, let's get to the story. This is Justin Teer, age 31, from Locust, Alabama. He's charged with electronic solicitation. We need to give him a boo, don't we, y'all? I'll show y'all the roster first, all right? Justin Teer, booking. He's 31 years old. Locust, Alabama, Blount County. This was January 28, 2026. Charges electronic solicitation. He looks evil, don't he, y'all? Yeah, he does, don't he? Pretty scary. Well, I guess he looks like what he what he is. So let's go to the next. Yeah, he sure does, don't he? Hello, everyone watching from Facebook as well. Thank you. Cops. Alabama man solicits 14-year-old girl for sex while he's on bond on child porn charges. See that? He's on bond for child porn. While he's on bond, he does this. An Alabama man, and thank you so much, Casey Wildmoon, crimeonline.com. An Alabama man is apparently so obsessed with child sex that he couldn't resist soliciting a 14-year-old girl while he is out on bond for disseminating child pornography. Justin Taylor Teer isn't getting a bond this time, the Blount County Sheriff's Office said. The Sheriff's Office said Teer contacted the teen, who lives in the United Kingdom, on December the 9th, 2025, and sent her a nude video of himself in a lewd sexual act while requesting a nude video of the girl in the shower. The Sheriff's Office repeatedly calling the victim a female instead of a girl in every instance, said Teer sent her text messages talking about the numerous sex acts he wanted to perform with her. Teer sent several pictures and videos of pornography to the female showing the type of sex acts Teer was interested in performing with the female, including castration. That's what we can have a little fun, pick at him a little bit right here. He's what's to be doing castration, penectomy, and domination, the department said. Deputies seized electronic devices while serving a search warrant related to the case. Additional charges may be forthcoming upon processing of digital evidence found. Let's hope it is, right? The department did not say how they became aware of Teer's communications with the 14-year-old girl or how he came to be in contact with her in the first place. Teer was previously arrested on July the 7th, 2025. In addition to the child pornography charge, he was also charged with assault and theft. He had an assault and they let him out on bond also? Stupid people. Sorry. Yeah, he is a monster. You are right. To me, he's worse than a monster. But you know what? We can make fun of what he said. He wants castration. What y'all think about that? And a penectomy. Does anybody know what that is? So I'm going to show y'all. I did a search to show y'all the answer. What's the difference? What's the difference between a penectomy and castration, right? So penectomy and castration differ in that a penectomy is a surgical removal of the penis, partial or total, while castration or orectomy is a removal of the testes. A penectomy eliminates ability to engage in sexual intercourse, whereas castration removes a primary source of testosterone, reducing the sex drive, fertility, and secondary male characteristics. Now, it's hard to some of you guys that's had to have a penectomy. You know, there's people that's had cancers that had to have a penectomy, and I feel for y'all. I'm sorry for y'all having to do that. Usually treated for severe penile cancer or trauma. Affects the urination and sexual intercourse capability. Castration causes permanent sterility, significantly lowers testosterone, reduces libido, reduces muscle mass, and changes body hair. It said while both are forms of genital mutilation or surgery, they target different organs and have distinct physiological impacts on the body. So, yeah, what say y'all about him wanting to be castrated and having a penectomy? Okay, it says right here on another page, penectomy is a surgical procedure that removes part or all of the penis. Healthcare providers most commonly perform the procedure to treat penile cancer. They may need to relocate their urethra, so you can pee comfortably. Your recovery depends on many factors, including how much of your penis providers must remove. No, neither would stop him. You are absolutely right, Peggy. You're right. Even if they don't, I mean, we've seen it. I'm a victim of being trafficked and sexually exploited, and they used a beer bottle on me. Okay, so they don't care if they don't have the membranes or not. They'll still use other items. One time they used a dog's blood on me. I'm sorry to be so blatantly honest here, but I got to be honest here, right? Chop chop. But it's sad to say that um, they still do this. I had an ex-boyfriend who could not perform or nothing like that, but he broke into two different places, and they put him on. They gave him bail, put him on probation a little while, and then while he was out on that, he broke into another place and was messing with another girl. Even though he couldn't perform sexually, he was still doing that act, trying to mess with her by touching digitally. And y'all know what digitally means. That means with your fingers, okay? Anytime somebody says that about digitally, when it's referring to this, that means with the fingers, okay? So this guy, he wants castration, and you can imagine what kind of thing he would want for the girl, right? He's a sick and twisted person, and he wanted domination too. Why would that even think about exciting anyone, right? Been castrated, penectomy, domination. But I'm sure there are some people in the jail who would like to help you with that. If you really are turned on by something like that, be careful what you wish for. Like I say, you got a severe mental illness, and I'll be praying, but yes, he does. He does need Sparky, don't he? This guy is so fixated on messing with kids. So, how many kids possibly? There's got to be some kids in this area that he's messed with too. You know what I'm saying? Since he's so fixated on being with a kid, there's got to be kids around that area that he messed with too. If anybody knows this guy and your child was around him, please go to the police. Please. Your child sometimes might not remember till years later. I didn't remember some of my things till years later, and I'm still having memory problems too. Exactly. He's been at it for years. I bet too. How anyone could really think of a kid sexually is disturbing. You know what I'm saying? I bet a lot of it, I think, is also for the control factor. Because grown women, a lot of times, you cannot control them. It's easier to control a child, but it's sick and twisted no matter what. Yeah, let's get old Sparky hooked up to that, right? Or as the Bible says in Matthew 18, it's better tie a millstone around your neck and throw yourself in the depths of the sea than it is to harm one of these little ones, right? So let's start using these millstones and throwing them to the bottom of the sea, right? All right. Thank y'all so much. And God bless y'all. Get the word out. This is very important that we speak up for our kids. And if you hear anything, Jackie, on your end, since you're over there in that area, please let us know. We're interested to find out more and I hope the girl is okay. Because, this has got to be something that's devastating to see and to hear and actually even receiving the videos of himself doing things. Well, God bless y'all, and y'all have a great day. Stay safe out there.